Me, Reverend Lee Wolak. We're here every day at 8 a.m. and we simulcast this on Facebook Live and on YouTube. If you're not a subscriber to my YouTube channel, I'd highly suggest you might consider that. Rev Lee Wolak, and you'll get noticed when all of these new videos come up. And you have access then to over 600 videos that I put out over the last 12 years. So there's a lot of wisdom out there. There's a lot of free out there where you can tap in and get new ideas, get new thoughts, see things. Go back and watch one from the beginning and see how much I've changed. Because the fact of the matter is, we're all changing all the time, aren't we? It's just a fascinating thing to realize. I watched the one the other day that was 10 years old, and I said, whoa, there's some good stuff here, but I'm a different person than I was 10 years ago. And that's a good thing, because that means that I'm growing. It means that I'm becoming more. And I think that's really one of the key things about life, is that are you growing and are you becoming more, or are you stagnant? You know, the whole idea is that life is precious. Every moment of our life is precious, precious, precious. And if you really understand that, then you will understand that, would you think a thought that is damaging, that is not life affirming, if you realized how precious life was? Are your thoughts worthy of this moment, of this only moment you've got? Think about that. This is the only moment you've got. Are your thoughts worthy of this moment? That's a deep question. That's a really deep question to ask, because chances are, if your thoughts are about gossip, if your thoughts are about lack, if your thoughts about you're unworthy, then those thoughts aren't worthy of this moment. And no wonder we have a self-worth problem in this country, in this world, because we're not thinking worthy thoughts. Here's thoughts that are worthy, thoughts that are expansive, thoughts about becoming more, thoughts about growing, thoughts about infinite possibilities, thoughts about connecting to something deeper than we are. Man, those are worthy thoughts. That's why so many people, so many people live an average life. And I'm going to tell you something. Being average is not who we've come to be. I don't know about you, but I'm not here to be average. I'm here to be unique. I'm not here to be like anybody else. I'm here to be Lee. And I would hope that you're here to be you. And to be you means you've got to think worthy thoughts. You've got to think thoughts. What am I worthy of? What can I do today? Or what can I expand and become? And here's what holds us back. Here's what holds us back. Habits of thinking. Unconscious habits of thinking hold us back. Do you get that? We're not consciously choosing what we're thinking. Most of the time, it's just a habit. Here's a suggestion. Create a new habit of thinking. What would you do? What would your life be like if you created a habit of thinking expansiveness? I'm going to be better today in all of my relationships than I've ever been. I'm going to be healthier today than I've ever been. I'm going to be wealthier today than I've ever been. I'm going to connect more than I've ever connected. What if you started asking those questions and built habits of thinking that? What can I do now to like myself even more? Good question. You say, well, Lee, that's narcissistic. No, because the degree that you like yourself is the degree that you can like others. Do you get that? So the work always starts with you. And the way to start is start building some new habits of thinking. And make those habits so deep that they become unconscious habits so you don't have to think about them. That's when life becomes easy. When you create the habits, conscious habits that you choose, you implant them in your subconscious mind so it becomes the nature of how you think. Your life goes on autopilot in a good way, not in a bad way. But most people today, their life is on autopilot in a bad way because someone programmed them. Who? Mom and dad. Who? Schools. Who? Religions. Who? Society. It's time to take back our power and program ourselves. That's the work. That's the discovery. Who am I? Discovery is that's what we're doing every day of our lives. Who am I? And guess what? Every day we change because every day we grow and become more. So we change. So we're always asking, who am I? And then how can I be more of me? I don't want to be more of Jim or Tom or Bill. I don't want that at all. I want to be more of Lee. What does Lee want to do with his life? What does Lee want to experience? You see, everyone is different. Everyone is unique. Everyone has a different purpose. Get ready. I'm about to do a free workshop on Saturday, March 27th. A free 1-hour workshop on Zoom about finding your purpose, understanding how to become unique. Yeah, I think it's time I do that workshop for you. And so you'll be getting notices about where to sign up so you can get the Zoom link. It'll be probably in a couple of days, the marketing will take place. And I'm very excited about sharing that with you. Very excited about sharing that with you. Because I think once you start to understand more and get a deeper wisdom and knowledge of it, you'll be empowered. And that power exists where? In you. Power always exists in you. Sherry says, be more of me. I love that. I want you to be Sherry. I want you to be the greatest Sherry that's ever lived. I want R&J chakra jewelry to be the best chakra jewelry that ever lived. I want Patricia and Kai and Twin City Tone. I love all these names. Steven and Sherry and Annette and Jessica. And, well, I thought Restream. Well, Restream's the service I'm using to do this. Well, I want Restream to be the best it could ever be. That's what you want for everyone. You want everyone to be more abundant. You want everyone to be more free. You want, Sandra Lynn writes, weird things happen to me. Why? Well, I'm going to give you a quick answer, Sandra Lynn, because you're weird. I'm not saying that's good or bad. You're defining what weird is. But if something's happening to you and it's over and over again, it's an attraction thing. I don't label things that happen to me weird. I label them as unique. I'm really clever with my language here. Sandra Lynn goes, LMBO. I think that means laugh my butt off. And you should laugh your butt off. Because if you can't laugh at yourself, you're taking life way too seriously. I'm telling you, my life is a demonstration of humor. I have done some of the funniest damn things in the world. And at the time, they were pretty damn serious. But in retrospect, they're really funny. But if I hadn't done those things, if I hadn't had those experiences, I wouldn't be expanding ways that I'm expanding now. Life is precious. Every moment of life is precious. Are your thoughts worthy of this moment? I love that you took the time to listen. Because if you're taking the time to listen, then I'm hoping you take the time to question. And if you take the time to question, I hope you find new answers. I don't want you to find old answers. I want you to find new answers because you're a new person today. A new person today. So go create the best you ever. And I want you to know that I am here to support you as you do that. And if no one does it today, I'm going to say it again. I love you and I accept you just like you are. So go be you. Be unique. Be weird and laugh your butt off. Aloha, everybody.